Later, a whole bunch of cop cars started coming down the road.
Up to me and he said, "There's a shooter, run."
It was just terrifying.
Our campus and our community have been truly shaken and forever impacted by this senseless act of violence.
A gunman is dead after killing one and injuring two more inside a classroom at Old Dominion University. I'm Jessica Larche, and we have team coverage tonight at 11.
If we had more people like Brandon and added them up in their cumulative impact, the world would be a much better place.
Friends of the ROTC instructor gunned down in a campus classroom share their grief as we learn more about the former service member accused of killing him and what the FBI is calling a terror attack on campus.
I'm John Hood, your Virginia Beach neighborhood reporter inside City Hall, where city leaders just approved an imminent threat curfew down at the Virginia Beach oceanfront. I'll explain to you what that means coming up.
Temperatures are almost 50 degrees cooler tonight. How much cooler will be by the time you wake up tomorrow morning?
News 3 at 11 starts right now. As we come on the air tonight, tragedy at Old Dominion University. In just a moment, you will hear from the friends of the ROTC instructor killed on campus today. But first, a look at how the violence unfolded at ODU. Just before 11 Thursday morning, the FBI says And following today's deadly shooting, the Council on American Islamic Relations, known as CARE, issued a statement saying we condemn the horrific act of violence at Old Dominion University and extend our deepest condolences to the victims, their families, and the entire campus community. Just hundreds of feet away from the shooting on campus is the Islamic Center of Tidewater in Norfolk. Our crews noticed an increased law enforcement presence outside the center, and they tell us the increased security is in response to today's shooting. The victim in today's shooting was the beloved leader of ODU's ROTC. Lieutenant Colonel Brendan Shaw's friends are opening up to our Jay Green. And Jay, this has to be just an unimaginable loss for them.
Yeah, Jessica, I interviewed 3 of his friends, all former ROTC cadets. WTKR News 3.
So heartbreaking to hear what they're sharing, and everyone's saying the same thing, that he was an incredible human being. Virginia Governor Abigail Spanberger sharing her response to the shooting and losing Lieutenant Colonel Shaw, saying this: a devoted ROTC instructor, Lieutenant Colonel Shaw, didn't just lead a life of service to our country. He taught and led others to follow that path. Our team coverage continues tonight with News 3 reporter Romello Stiles. Mello, you graduated from Old Dominion University, so I know what unfolded today hits home for you too.
That's right, Jess. I woke up this morning. I had plans of covering state high school basketball in Richmond at the state championship games, and that quickly changed after the alert came out that there was an active shooter here on the campus of Old Dominion University.
Mello, thank you for sharing what the students are going through tonight. Can you imagine? News 3, we've been with you from the very beginning of this story, ever since we got the alert that the shooting was unfolding on campus, with live team coverage for hours throughout the day. That team coverage continues on WTKR.com, where we have just shared a message we just received from Old Dominion University's president. There it is. You see the message there from Dr. Brian O. Hemphill, sharing a message just moments ago. We have that full coverage for you now on WTKR.com and with the News 3 app.
WTKR News 3 starts right now with breaking news.
Breaking news as we come on the air tonight at 11. Stop what you're doing. Take a good look at your screen. We are seeing the aftermath of tonight's storms. The National Weather Service confirming sightings of a waterspout in the James River near Newport News and near Ocean View in Norfolk. Our neighbor Jesse Bass shared this snapshot of a waterspout over the James River tonight from the Suffolk side of the river near the TCC Suffolk campus. This all unfolded as the first warning storm team was tracking severe thunderstorm and tornado warnings across many of our neighborhoods. And take a look at this: intense lightning, wind, rain pouring over our neighborhoods tonight. Here is a look at the storms in Virginia Beach, at the ocean front, and Sandbridge over the Chesapeake Bay. This is a glimpse of what many of us saw outside our doors and windows tonight. The first warning storm team has been tracking it all since the very beginning. David, our chief meteorologist, you have been giving us the first warning all week long about this, and tonight we know that we're not completely over yet.
Not totally over with, and we have seen a reduction, at least as an improvement for Virginia.
And more lightning, lighting up the sky from tonight's storms. This unfolded over the York River Yacht Haven and Gloucester. One of our neighbors sent this video to us. Their blink camera capturing the sky flashing as these storms move through our neighborhoods. And as David said, the tornado warnings may be over tonight, but many of our communities, especially in Northeast North Carolina, are still under those severe thunderstorm warnings throughout the night. So that's why it is the perfect time to know you need the News 3 app. I'll tell you how to get that in a moment, but here's why. Many of our neighbors are without power tonight. This is a look at Dominion Energy's outage map. Right now, so far, we know about 400 homes and businesses are without power in Chesapeake. Suffolk has about 100 homes and businesses without power. We do know crews are working to get the lights back on for those affected. We do suspect, though, that those outage numbers may grow throughout the night, especially for our communities who are under the gun right now in Northeast North Carolina. So with the storm threats we are tracking throughout the night, what we've seen throughout the day, it's a good reminder to have the News 3 weather app. That way, when the power goes out, you can still get instant severe weather alerts straight from our first warning storm team. You can download it for free by scanning the QR code there on your screen. Now let's take a look at some of the headlines across our community tonight. News 3 at 11 starts right now.
Streets on fire!
Dangerous stunt driving, fireworks, and an apparent flamethrower taking over a Norfolk neighborhood, all part of a so-called street takeover. Tonight, police are sharing images of the people who they believe are connected to the chaos. And now at 11, the Norfolk police chief is answering questions about the chaos, including concerns about why it took officers almost 20 minutes to get to the scene.
Remote styles, I'm stating in the exact area, Redgate Avenue and Greenway Court.
Right now, Portsmouth police are asking for your help to find a missing man. He's there on your screen. This is 39-year-old Clarence Falks Jr. Now, police tell us he's been missing for over 2 years. They say he was last seen on October 21st in 2024. His last known address on Weaver Circle in the 500 block. Police say may be experiencing behavioral and cognitive health issues. So if you know where 39-year-old Clarence Thomas Falks Jr. could be, please call police right away. Turning our attention now to the forecast on this Tuesday night, a live look over the Virginia Beach oceanfront. Many of us in the 70s after a hot and sticky day, and the heat is sticking around for one more day. So let's bring in meteorologist Tony Nargi now with the first warning on when we can expect some rain.
Once again, we are wearing green as our visual plea for meaningful investment in the long neglected East Side.
That's Norfolk neighbor Kathy O'Hara and members of the Equity for the East Side Coalition showing up at Norfolk City Council meeting tonight. They've been pleading with city leaders to allocate funds for the development of a library and rec center in their neighborhood. Their efforts caused city leaders to delay voting on the capital improvement plan last week, which includes millions for MacArthur Center redevelopment. Well, tonight, city leaders agreed to allocate $1 million in the CIP to develop plans for a rec center and library at the old Poplar Hall Elementary School. Concepts and plans could begin forming as soon as this summer. Developing tonight at the Virginia State Capitol, Governor Abigail Spanberger has vetoed two major pieces of legislation: a bill to create a retail market for marijuana and a bill aimed to lower prescription drug costs. The Democrat-controlled General Assembly approved both bills. She had proposed changes to both of them, but lawmakers rejected those changes. Lawmakers say they will continue to work on both issues next year. For a full breakdown of the governor's vetoes, including why she said she made the decisions and how state lawmakers are reacting, head to WTKR.com for our full coverage.
The teacher who was shot at Rich Neck Elementary School in Newport News takes the stand in the ongoing criminal trial against the former assistant principal of the school, Ebony Parker.
Our team is covering every part of this trial. You can find our previous reporting on the Rich Neck Elementary School shooting, as well as November's civil trial awarding damages to former teacher Abby Werner. It's up right now at WTKR.com and on the News 3 app. Continuing coverage now, we are learning a Connecticut man has been arrested in connection to a 40-year-old cold case out of Virginia Beach. Beach police say 66-year-old Charles Berry is now in custody for the rape and murder of 22-year-old Roberta Walls from 1986. Her body was discovered in a field behind Old Donation Elementary School 40 years ago. Happened on May 15, 1986. Virginia Beach police tell us they'll have a news conference tomorrow morning. We'll be sure to bring you updates as soon as we get them. Now this.
This is what used to be Armed Forces Brewing Company's.
It was devastating. Just, see like something that I have so many memories in, like that house, and like seeing like an excavator, like just gut it.
Another oceanfront home in the Outer Banks crashing down, but this collapse was actually planned. The emotional reaction from longtime visitors watching beloved homes come down. And heading to Virginia Beach for the holiday weekend. Coming up next, how the city's lifeguard service is preparing to keep you and your family safe and what you need to keep in mind before you hit the sand.
Okay, hold on. Don't step down, okay? Okay. Grab my belt. I'm holding you up.
Just into the News 3 newsroom, video of this dramatic rescue during Tuesday's severe weather, highlighting not only the bravery of a Norfolk police officer, but also the actions of several good Samaritans.
A woman was trapped inside her SUV after it fell into a water-filled sinkhole. Tonight, we are hearing how a group of strangers helped bring her to safety. News 3 reporter Romello Stiles is live at the scene of Tuesday's rescue in Norfolk. And Kurt, what are they telling you about this incredible rescue?
Hey, Jessica. So I'm still on scene right now of that sinkhole from Tuesday night. You all in the studio.
Romello, thank you so much. Just an amazing team effort there. All right, now this, and you may remember this chaotic scene, a large gathering of young people at Hampton's Buckrow Beach. This was back in April.
Now the city of Hampton is responding to these so-called takeovers by kicking off a new effort to try to create positive opportunities for young people to get together and hang out.
The first event, it is happening right now at Buckrow Beach, and that's where we find our Hampton neighborhood reporter, Coulter Anstead. So, Coulter, how's it going?
He's having a good time.
Coulter is already feeling the vibe out there.
Yeah, there is a silent disco happening here at the beach until 8 o'clock, and that is...
I want to know what song Coulter is bopping to.
But he was feeling it, so we're going to let him get back to his jam. And, fortunately, there's some nice weather for Coulter and the others who are coming out for that silent disco.
Yes, the silent disco in Hampton as we take a live look over Hampton University on this Thursday evening. It's a good day to do this, right? Pleasant and dry again today, but more heat and humidity will be building back up, and that means showers and storms are probably not far behind.
All right, Chief Meteorologist David Aldridge joining us right now, and you've got the latest on what is coming our way, Dave.
Developing now in Virginia Beach, a child is in the hospital after being hit by a car along South Military Highway. Police say this happened in the Westview Village neighborhood around 6:30 last night. Virginia Beach police telling us about a crash involving a pedestrian and found a child seriously hurt. The child is now in the hospital. No word on how the child is doing or what led up to the crash.
In Suffolk, police need your help finding a missing woman, so take a good look at your screen. This is 33-year-old Rosalinda Hall. Police say she was last seen last Friday on Village Square Place. She was last seen wearing a gray sweatsuit and had a red purse with a backpack with her. State police say her disappearance is a threat to her health and safety. So if you have any information that can help police find her, call the number on your screen.
This is what's left after a house fire in Chesapeake displaced a family of 4 and took the life of their family dog.
Your Chesapeake neighborhood reporter Aaron Holly is out there listening to what's happening in your communities every day. You can send Aaron the issues concerning you and your neighbors using the contact information you see there on your screen.
shining a spotlight on our local first responders who run to danger when others go the opposite direction. Coming up, how a mother-son duo took action when they were just out trying to enjoy lunch.
And Congress divided on President Trump's elections legislation. Next at 5, what's holding up the bill in the Senate and why it's facing pushback. But first, here's David.
Jessica, it's still considered a severe drought, even though we